Taylor Swift. On Nova, Taylor's version.
Oh, yeah, it's the Chrissy Swan show, but now with added Taylor, which I'm very thrilled about. Is that my phone playing?
What are you playing?
My friend works on MasterChef, and she posted a photograph of her on the set. Hi, Minnie, if you're listening. On the set with the award, and that was the song that she was... Oh. I was looking at you going, have you hit a button? Yeah. You shouldn't have, but it was me. It's the Chrissy Swan show that you know and love, but now with more added Taylor Swift, so it's even better than you imagine.
It is February 13, and 13 is her favourite number.
It is, and it's 203, which means that the new tickets, some of them with restricted views, but... What do you want for $66?
Is that how much they asked for?
Yes.
That is a bargain.
They've just gone on sale for the Melbourne shows at 2 p.m. and the Sydney shows are going to be at the end of our show, 4 p.m. I just want to show you, you've seen I've been snacking on these. I'm very excited because Vicky, our fairy godmother at Nova Reception here, always keeps us in the good snacks. But today I've seen a very new snack to the rotation. It's the great French fries.
I loved them in school.
A snack pack of the French fries, and it just goes to show that some mad people can ruin treats for you forever. You know, one of those hideous public weigh-in clubs that community service announcement do not work. I remember once this mean woman said to me when I was still in primary school and being weighed in front of all these old Fays and Raylene's.
How awful.
Disgusting. Oh, what's your favourite snack? And I'm like, I love French fries. I love French fries. You know, not the fried ones.
No.
The chippy ones. I mean, I love the fried ones too, but on this occasion I was talking about the crispy ones, the chip ones. She goes, the reason you love them is because there's more surface area per chip, so they've got twice the fat as a normal chip. Guess what, Faye? Yeah, that's right. And I just had two, and you're never going to ruin it for me.
Watch me eat another bag, Faye.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Faye.
The Chrissy Swan show.
It feels like we've said 4 or 5 times over this journey, new tickets are on sale, get to it.
I was really surprised when I saw the press release this morning that they were releasing some, because I just thought for sure they would have already put them up.
No, and apparently they're restricted view and they're whatever, but just get there.
Just be in it.
Just get there. And
$65.90. It's a bargain.
It's a bargain. Yeah, but you watch, the booking fees will be $35.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, 13, 24, 10, did you get a ticket? Restricted view or else or otherwise.
Melbourne went on sale at 2 p.m. and Sydney, yours go on sale at 4 p.m.
Yeah, wait for those. Now, I just want to do basically an around the grounds Taylor Swift style.
Please.
Super Bowl, big day.
Huge.
Quite literally the hugest. What are the figures, Jack? Give me.
Yesterday's Super Bowl was the most watched Super Bowl in the history of the game, with an astonishing 123.4 million fans tuning in for football or Taylor, who knows?
Oh, I know.
Who are they
Taylor.
tuning in? Okay.
It absolutely was. You just want to get a sneak peek of them. And then last night, a little bit of footage went viral of Travis and Taylor at an after party singing Love Story together. I mean, pack your bags, you're going to heaven. And he's a real bushy, beardy guy at the moment.
Yeah, the beard's looking good.
And he goes, I'll be the prince, and points to himself. And then she goes, and I'll be the princess.
Cringe.
I mean, it is a bit cringe, but it's lovely. It's lovely.
One thing I did see yesterday, Swanee, was when they crossed to her in the box, which she must get sick of that. So she's a good sport. But I saw her down a beer or chug a beer, and I loved that.
She's just, she's just one of the guys.
Hey, when did she become so close with Ice Spice? I noticed Ice Spice was in the box, and I was like, I've got to ask Swanee about their friendship.
They did a collaboration, didn't they?
They did for Karma. They did that remix.
Well, that's it. That's all it takes sometimes. Yeah. And then you meet just one of the best friends that you've ever had. I love her and Blake Lively together. They have just boarded a plane to Los Angeles together. And then she's coming out here, guys. It's 3 sleeps.
How exciting.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's 3 sleeps, Jack. Finally, it's here. And I've got some good news.
What?
My outfit arrived.
Oh, what are we going with?
Now, you know that I had one already, which was it's what she wears when she sings the great song, actually, which we don't play as much as I'd like, 22.
I don't know about you.
It's a great song, and we don't play it enough, Scott, if you're listening. So I've got this. I've got this T-shirt, right? So I've got that, and I've had it there with the black hat and the red glasses, the red heart-shaped glasses. That's
Yes.
ready to go.
Great.
But in my heart of hearts, I really wanted to wear this jacket that she wears in Karma.
Oh, that's sick. You
On
need
the
to wear
Eras
that.
tour. It arrived yesterday from New Orleans.
And did it fit?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going with that.
But I'm not going to wear a beaded bodice underneath it. We need to talk about what I'm going to wear underneath it because that would just be sad.
Could you go the T-shirt and then you've combined both outfits?
Oh, I love that. Just over the top.
That's a vibe.
Okay,
Hey,
great.
before we go, let's check in with Nadine Swanee. She's currently in the queue for these last-minute tickets.
Okay, how is it? How does it compare to the fever of the first time, Nadine?
Oh gosh, it was I feel more relaxed this time actually, and I actually thought it would be a great chance of getting through. But there just must be so many people out there wanting tickets.
I think you're
more
probably
relaxing, but
you're probably more relaxed because you know you're going to lose.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're just used to the
totally-
disappointment.
yeah, I totally agree. I'm so used to it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Looking for a gift for the person who has everything? A Priceline gift card is perfect for every occasion, giving your friend or loved one access to their favourite beauty, health and wellness brands.
Shop in store or online now at Priceline Pharmacy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I'm about to be vindicated, I believe. I mean, look, the chances are high. I believe that chest freezers are genius.
And I believe they are the height of boganness.
I cannot live without mine. I took such pleasure last week pulling every single thing out, writing down what it was and putting it back in order, and then transcribing the contents of the chest freezer into the kitchen so I can go, oh, what do I feel like for dinner tonight? Oh, great. There's 2 5-packs of chicken breasts in there.
That's just annoying. See, I go, hey, what do I feel like for dinner tonight? Chicken breast, great. I'll go to Woolies on the way home and purchase it.
Oh, well, fiddle-dee-dee. Good for you. Joe, what is it? Is it a genius or is it a bogan?
It's 100% genius.
Yes, Joe.
Because
Yes.
where are you going to hide a good ice cream when you've got children?
I know, that's true. Do you put it in? I've started to put it in a different bag.
No, you just put it all the way on the bottom so they don't see it. No one goes all the way to the bottom.
I'm going to give you another hack, Joe, because you don't want to go all the way to the bottom either for your Maggie Beers rum and raisin. I know you. So what I do is I put it in a bag of something that's annoying, like a bag of peas. I'll put the ice cream tub in the empty bag of peas or the corn kernels. Kids will never touch that.
Smart.
Genius.
And then they can go
try
right on the
that.
top, Joe, right on the top.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's 1 point to you, Swan. Joe, we're going to send you a Priceline pharmacy voucher.
Oh,
Let's
thank
go
you.
to Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
G'day, guys.
Bogan or genius?
Absolutely bogan.
Yes. I love you, Michelle. Tell us why.
I tell you why. Even though there's a real good place to hide ice cream down the bottom, the stuff that I put down the bottom goes to die.
I know. It is weird when you find those little freezer burn stripy bits of chicken. But
Our
hence,
freezer died a couple of weeks ago, and I was pulling out the stuff, and it's got expired stuff from 2019 in it. And I did what you did. I wrote a list and put it on top, and then it got just everything went crazy. And
so yours is blown up. Are you replacing it?
I am, but with an upright. There's no way
Yes.
I would buy another.
Yes,
What is
Michelle.
this? What is this upright business? I've never heard of it. I thought you can only get a chest freezer.
Oh, upright's the bomb.
You can get upright ones now.
What, like big capacity, just freezer, but standing up?
Yes.
Oh, for
You can,
God's
just like a fridge, so you can open it and see what's in there.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's chic, Swanee. You should invest in that, and then you're not having to dive in.
But I don't think they exist.
They do. I'm looking at it right now. Jump on Kogan.
You're
They
joking.
absolutely do.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I'm on that. Thank you, Michelle. See? What is it? Trouble shared is a trouble halved. Veronica, bogan or genius?
It's only bogan, I think, if you use it to store things you've shot off the back of the queue.
So if there's like a kangaroo just sitting in there.
Exactly. Or, like a
Or if you've been going pigging.
pig, couple of rabbits.
That is true. Or like bait.
Yeah,
That's
yuck.
bogan. Yeah.
And it gets stinky. Priceline pharmacy voucher for you, Veronica.
And let's finish with Liv. What do you think?
Massively bogan, Chrissy. Massively.
What do you mean?
Well, like if you live on a farm and you've got to bang like a whole cow in there, that's fine, you know. But if you live in the suburbs, why don't you want to eat fresh fruit and vegetables? What are you getting through all that?
Exactly, Liv.
Well, I don't put fresh fruit and vegetables in the freezer,
No, but that's
Liv.
the problem. That's what I'm saying. So it suggests you're not eating them.
No, I put them in the fridge and I eat them all the time. But
No one
what about
eats that much oven chips that they need a whole chest for them.
Liv?
You just got lived.
How many people are you cooking for every day?
Oh, myself.
Goodbye.
Yes!
Goodbye. Goodbye, Liv.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I've had a long-standing bone to pick with you, and today's the day, Jack.
I love it.
I mean, I feel like it's almost a redundant argument because I know that I'm right.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't think you will be, but okay.
I think I am because you think that chest freezers, those ones that are like a giant coffin
Yeah.
that you keep usually in the garage or in the laundry or somewhere like that, carport, and you fill it with other bits and bobs. You think that there is nothing more bogan.
I think they're the height of boganness.
Why?
I think this is probably a little bit unfair, I'll admit, but growing up, the couple of people I knew that had them were bogans.
What did they have in there that made them bogan? Or was it the very fact that they had them bogan enough?
Just the look of them looked bogan to me, and it was also just like filled with crap. And then there were icy poles. So as kids, we used to go and get the icy poles, but there was just so much frozen food. And I'm like, you don't need to freeze all your food, mate. You can go to the shops and buy it.
No, you can't. This is the thing. So I have a chest freezer, and I come from a long line of chest freezer enthusiasts.
Okay.
My gran had one, and one of my most fond memories was going to visit her in Brisbane. And she would literally open the door and go straight to the chest freezer, and that she would dig around in there. She was a tall woman with long arms, which you need to be if you're going to have a chest freezer.
Yeah, because you've got to really dive in.
Correct. And she would have this little wire basket full of scones that she had baked in the Brisbane heat and then frozen, and then you can defrost them, and they're just like, straight away fresh. So I thought, if there is a God, when I grow up, I'm going to be able to have a chest freezer, and I do. The reason I don't think it's bogan is because what the hell has happened to freezer sizes today in a normal fridge that belongs in your kitchen? You can't even get a 4-litre Neapolitan in there.
But if you buy a fridge that, like, instead of a chest freezer, can't you just buy a freezer that stands tall? So that you don't have to have this bogan-looking chest that looks like a body could be belonging in it. Like, they're for murderers,
Yeah,
not
I know.
for people.
That's also part of the appeal for me because I love a true crime podcast.
And I used to hate growing up when Mum would go, I'm like, there's no bread. And Mum goes, yes, there is. It's in the freezer.
Yes.
I don't want freezer bread. I want fresh bread.
Oh my God, I would have kicked you out of. I would have got like, what do they call it? Adoption papers. I would have got them. They're the most useful for bread because bread is bulky. If you try and get one loaf of bread and a tub of ice cream in a normal freezer these days, you will not be able to.
Solution there, keep the bread in the pantry and buy it fresh.
13 24 10. Are chest freezers bogan? I believe 100% they are not.
I believe 100% they are. I'm happy with a normal freezer, like a tall standing freezer in your garage.
But you can't
'cause it
fit
looks
anything
better.
in there.
Well, you just got to be better at shopping
I
during
don't
the
have
week.
time to go to Baker's Delight every 3 days.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I can't wait to talk all things Superbowl.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Gorgeous footage of Taylor Swift and her husband.
I know. Very exciting.
They're going to get married, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, well, is he coming to Melbourne for her show this weekend?
Nobody knows.
Because I feel like it'd be a vibe for him to pop down on one knee in Australia.
There's no reason why you can't.
Right?
And I reckon she probably said, listen, it's not ideal for me to make it back to yours because I've just finished in Tokyo and I've got to go to Australia and I'm really double backing on my route in my private plane. But I'll cut you a deal. I'll come to the Super Bowl if you come to Melbourne.
That's fair.
Come to Australia, full stop. So I'm going to say yes, he is coming. But another thing that's come out of the Super Bowl, apart from Travis and Taylor, is the halftime entertainment. Usher was great, obviously. But you'd be forgiven for thinking that Alicia Keys absolutely nailed her live performance of one of the hardest songs ever to sing if you'd only watched it on replay. Because old Dr. Hollywood Jack here has discovered that there is a big difference between what went out live in the stadium and then what we've been shown afterwards. Have a listen to the original.
Some people
Immediate ow.
And the very first note. Do it again.
some people
Oh, God, of all the times for your voice to let you down.
The poor thing, and it was such a beautiful drone shot of her sitting in that piano, like it was such a moment, and then...
some people
Of course, by the time anybody who wasn't watching the show live heard it, it sounded like this.
some people
It's amazing what they can do in post.
Isn't it? Mm-hmm. She must have been so flat walking off stage.
Yes, because you can't ever take that back, can you?
Nope.
All right, moving on to something that is utterly outrageous. A ham and cheese sandwich has recently been classed as a red food alongside other snacks like soft drinks, chocolates, sausage rolls.
What does red food mean? I'm not across
It means
this.
you only use it, you only eat it very occasionally.
So do school canteens have like a traffic light system now?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Green is nutritious, amber is okay, but red is like avoid.
A sometimes food?
It's a
as we call it.
sometimes treat, as the Cookie Monster calls it. But a lot of schools have already banned the ham and cheese sandwich. I would have been devastated growing up if I couldn't have my ham and cheese sandwich.
I would like to ask the question, if you can't have a ham and cheese sandwich, what can you have? Because when I was in primary school, I was having a hot dog every second day.
Yeah.
And no one blinked an eye.
That's true.
Like, a ham and cheese sandwich surely is the healthier
I
alternative.
hated kids like you.
Why?
I still had, even when I was in primary school and going into, high school, my standard lunch order
Yeah, give it to me.
on a paper bag was a cheese and salad roll, no butter, and an apple.
No wonder you have to have trauma massages.
Totally trauma. Actually, they were great sandwiches. But I was jealous of people that had ham and
Yeah.
cheese toasties and hot dogs and sausage rolls.
I mean, just don't go to school anymore, kids. That's my answer to that.
Also, that's not going to fix anything,
Yeah.
by the way.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Turn it up. Hey, I'm Taylor Swift on Nova. Taylor's version.
I mean, it's like I've been in a coma and I've woken up and the world is perfect. Because everything is Taylorified. Every single thing.
And it has something to do with the fact it's Feb 13, right?
Correct. It's her lucky number.
Her favourite number.
I love that that's her lucky number, that most people think it's unlucky and it's her lucky number. Do you like my jumper?
Karma is a cat.
Correct. What does it say underneath that?
It says, purring in my lap because it loves me.
Thank you, Timu. $7.50. It is, if you're in Melbourne, you would have been having a crack at the brand new tickets that have gone on sale an hour ago. If you're in Sydney, you've got an hour to wait.
4 p.m. they go up.
They go up. So in the meantime, sit back and relax and enjoy what we have planned for you. It is Tuesday. That means it's To-Do Tuesday now, where you and I compare our to-do lists.
Yes.
I only have 2 items on this one.
Same. I've got 2 this week as well.
One, have a blood test, which I did this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's very early, Swan, for a blood test.
Thank you. And look, I've had no sympathy from anyone. Can I show you? Look. There's a little bruise and a little scratch where they took out about 17 vials of blood. I look like the vampire Lestat.
How do you go watching it? See, I can't watch the blood be pulled. It wigs me out.
I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch it because I pretend I'm not there. And my other item on the agenda, also, I'm fine, by the way. I've just got very low iron, as do most women, and it's time for me to start that goddamn rigmarole again.
Damn it.
And the other item on my list is go take a charger for my mum's headphones
Yeah?
to her in hospital because she had a fall.
I know. Poor Paddy Swan. We're thinking of you, Pat.
I know, it's very bad and she's very sore. So I did both of those things today.
You're a
tick,
good
tick.
bitch.
What's on yours?
Mine, this is very weird for me. Book oven cleaner. My oven needs a clean and I need to find a cleaner to do so.
Is yours not a pyrolytic oven?
No. What does that mean?
It means it cleans itself.
Nah, mine, I would know about it, I reckon.
I would send me a picture of it. I
Okay, I
reckon
will.
there's a function.
And then my second one is message 2 mates re-boat day Saturday.
Oh my God. You do know that it is possible to clean your own oven?
Oh, ew. I wouldn't know how to do that.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Did you see how chic Troye Sivan looked on his way out of the Grammys after party?
I did, Swan. He never misses with his looks at the moment.
I agree. He is just a genius. I think I like that little guy. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. It's time to give away a bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I have my esteemed colleagues Bree and Simone on the line. Are you feeling confident or are you nervous?
Nervous. Very nervous.
Confident, that's the way.
Well, in the bum bag today, ladies, there are tickets to Cirque du Soleil Lucia. It arrives in Australia next month under the iconic big top. Tickets are available at cirquedusoleil.com/Lucia, but one of you will be going home with a double pass.
I love a bit of Cirque du Soleil action. Do you guys?
We do. Never been.
Oh my God! I don't know which one of you said that, but I hope you win. But okay, Bree, that you'll just lose your mind. All right, here we go. Your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5. Meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, and we'll walk away with the bum bag and the tickets to Lucia.
Lucia.
You're going to Lucia your mind.
Question number 1.
Which team was victorious at the Super Bowl? Yes, Bree.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Correct. Do you only know that because it's got Taylor Swift's boyfriend in it?
Maybe.
I do too. Hey, speaking of our Queen and Saviour, Taylor Swift, what is her favourite number?
Simone.
Yes, Simone.
13.
It is 13. Question number 3. What is the national flower of Japan?
Simone.
Yes, Bree.
Blossom.
Yes, cherry blossoms.
We both answered there, but that point did go to Bree. So we're on 2 points to Bree, 1 point to Simone. Bree, this is for the win.
Can you name the artist that performed at Nova's?
Bree. Simone.
Yes, Bree, for the win.
Alicia Keys.
No. Simone, the rest of the question. Can you name the artist that performed at Nova's Red Room in Melbourne last night?
G-Flip.
Yes. Oh, it's even Stevens. It's 2 apiece.
Question number 5 for the win.
Name one artist Usher brought on stage
Bree, Simone.
Yes, Bree, for the win.
This time, Alicia Keys.
Yes, this time, Alicia Keys. Oh, Jackie, you are brutal. Bree, you have won the bum bag and the tickets to Cirque du Soleil. You'll love it.
Thanks, Chrissy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It gives me great joy to welcome to the show the great Jessica Mauboy.
Oh, hey.
And a living Australian treasure, if you don't hardly mind.
Thank you very much. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Oh,
So
I
I'm a
love
bit
you so
flat.
much.
I love you too, but I've had a very flat, busy weekend full of
it feels like that,
obligations.
though. It feels like life is busy the last week and weekend has been pretty crazy. I feel you, sis. I feel you.
I just said to Jack, I'm going to do something tonight that I literally have never done. I'm going to turn my phone off. I'm going to disappear. Do you even know how to turn off your phone?
You know what? I can literally leave my phone and not even think about it.
I've got to start doing that.
My manager's probably outside going, yeah, that's absolutely correct. He's like, yeah. Look at him. He's laughing. He's like, yeah, whatever.
I love you on the cover of the Women's Weekly.
Oh, thank you.
And there's a quote in it that I wanted to mention to you because it's been so long since I've remembered what that feels like. Your quote is, I long to have children one day.
Yes. How crazy is that?
Tell me about it because it's been so long since I felt anything vaguely that way because, my kids are old.
Yeah, I think it's like, because my passion is music first, and I automatically go like, how am I going to handle that? And I think I look at my my friends, and they're doing it. They're working mums. They've got children. They're having more kids, and I'm like, wow. I don't know if I can personally handle that because I'm really selfish like that. I love music so badly that I'm literally writing music all the time, and I love performing. I love reaction.
And also, you'd get a big sort of maternal fix from all the kids in the
oh
world
my
about
gosh.
you.
I do meet and greets. Like I've been currently doing meet and greets with this record. I mean, this record has only been out for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all these young kids, the youth are going mad, and I am getting a fix. I'm like, they're like literally making up dances. Like, they come up and they're like, oh my gosh, I made a dance to this song. This is my favorite song already. I'm like, yo, I'm dead.
How do you think the youth and like 10-year-olds, for example, are discovering you? Because for people like us in our 20s, we were introduced to you on Australian Idol.
Yeah.
How is a 10-year-old meeting Jess Mauboy? Do you think it is like the TikToks and stuff?
It really is. I'm literally submerged in creating content. I'm just trying. I'm
Good
really
on
giving
you.
it a go.
Yeah,
and
I've
it's
also
so
entered.
hard.
I've entered my vlog era as well. Just give
I'm
it.
trying to flog it as much as I can. You know what I mean?
I said vlog, not flog. Now, this, speaking of you touring around and meeting lots of kids, this happened and you put it up on socials. Have a look. Listen.
I know you've been waiting so long, and I see mum.
Little kids.
Yeah.
I can't deal.
And then you recognise the mother.
I can't deal. I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you.
Can you tell us who the mother of these little kids were?
Okay, so this was literally a surreal moment. I've been a Bardo fan since I met them.
You're only human.
Right? Only human. Don't you make me sad. Our love could be deep as the ocean.
What a
oh my
tune.
God. I saw her face and I was like, I was looking at her children and then I looked up and I was like, are you kidding me?
Just to clarify, it was not Sophie Monk.
No.
She doesn't have two secret children that we don't know about.
Right. No, I could not believe my eyes. I was literally speechless. The fact that she had lined up for 2 hours with her very small children.
I think she might be a bigger fan of you than you are of
equal.
her.
I think equal because I was literally, I had butterflies.
So exciting.
Yeah, it was that same moment when I met Mariah.
Oh,
Watching
get out of
create,
it. Sophie from Bardo is not the same. No, Sally.
Sorry, Sally.
Sally from Bardo.
Sally from Bardo. Yes,
is not the same as meeting Mariah Carey. Stop it.
Hey, I want to hear about Mariah. Don't worry about Bardo now.
Yeah.
When did you meet Mariah?
When she last came out. And I remember getting to go backstage and seeing her. She was actually, in fact, getting her makeup done. She turned around and I looked at her big Bambi eyes. And I was like, I was like, she stopped me in my tracks. I was so speechless. We were literally having an eye conversation.
Like eye sex?
Like literally like, hi. Like our eyes were saying, hi, how are you? It was so quiet. It was really awkward at one point. And then I was just like, I started singing. You always been my baby. I couldn't help myself. I sung to her. I repeat that over and over in my head.
Did she say, get this person out of my room?
No, her hand came out and literally our hands touched. Cute. And I saw her butterfly ring and I was like, oh my God, this is my moment. This is like,
she's announced that she's doing a residency in the same place that Kylie did hers.
Yes.
Would you make the pilgrimage to go and see Mimi?
I would make the trip, honestly.
Well, we love her almost as much as we love you, Jessica. And you do have a new album out. It must give you goosebumps to hear it every time on the radio.
Yeah.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
She's stuck around like the legend that she is, Jessica Mauboy.
Always for you. Always for you.
Now, Jess, I've always loved you, but I saw a headline that has made me love you even more and relate to you even more over the weekend.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
No.
What have I been saying? I've been saying some shit. Oh, my God.
Don't we talk rubbish?
This is what it says. Jessica Mauboy, I like to party. Somehow that's never made the headlines. I was like, yes, girl.
We knew that you did, but you're so good.
No, I'm telling you, there has been moments in my life that I'm like, how has that not been leaked? Or just I love to dance. I love to go and see an awesome DJ and just have them, just rip up and make remixes and then just dance all night until my feet just are bleeding.
Can you get into house music and get down to that or no?
Oh yeah, no, I can booty shake to house music.
Yes, I love that.
I can find my own rhythm in house music.
Great.
I tend to just jump with house music.
Yeah, okay.
So that's cardio for me, see?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to go on a Mauboy bender.
Yeah, but no, I love that you mentioned this this crazy comment that oh my God. But yeah, there has been some wild nights with family members and my best friends, and yeah, it's just never come out. Images of me just having shots and shouting at the club. There have been moments where I've gone out and been shouting everyone.
Yeah.
Looked at my bank details
Putting
the next day and I'm
down.
like, okay, she went a little bit too far.
I mean, I love that because it just proves that you're like everybody else. We
Yo.
all have those moments.
Right?
In a way that you are not like everyone else. You have an unbelievable voice and you can sing you know, seemingly with no nerves or hitches in front of thousands of people. Did you see Alicia Keys hit a bum note at the Super Bowl?
I'm not going to lie. I did hear it.
Have a listen again.
Okay. Yeah, it was literally the first. It was the first lyric, right? It was really hard because I was like, oh, but I'm like, she'll keep going. She'll keep going. You know, when you're just like on the edge of your seat and you're like, oh, come on, sis, you got this.
Yeah.
You got this. Like, just sing. Don't try and use the breath, because once you start trying to do the small breath, that's when your voice can start breaking. Just use full. Go full, sis, if you don't have that breath in check. You know what I mean?
Where were you when she needed you in the halftime Super Bowl performance?
No, oh my gosh, see, like, it's literally, she was obviously like super tired, but she was trying to she was trying to get there, and she did, because she just recovered.
There's no doubt she can sing, obviously. If you missed the halftime entertainment and only saw it online, have a look what the kind people did to it. Fixed.
On YouTube, they fixed
did not fix it.
They did.
Yeah.
Why?
They fixed it in post.
How?
I don't know, but they did a good job
They
at
did
it.
a great job. Oh, look, you're jealous. You're furious. You want to throw the desk.
I'm furious because I think it's only natural to share those moments that are so vulnerable.
Do you keep
as
going?
Artists, you have to.
Right.
You have to keep going. Or like if you had like on tour, because for me, when I'm on tour and you're exhausted, like you're literally doing a show every night or traveling and then doing a show that night.
And it sounds like you might be hungover from 17 shots that are
Shouting everybody the night before. Yeah, no, honestly, I've had moments like that, and I've had to just be like, well, you can do that within your show because it's your set.
Yeah.
And I've literally had to start the whole band again and be like, wait, and take it as a, just to laugh it off a little bit and be like, hey, I'm only human.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do this again because I know I got a better note.
I love it when that happens in a show.
I love it when Adele does it. Adele always does it.
I was going to say, Adele does it all the time, and I love that. I think it's really authentic, it's real, and it does happen.
You may not remember him, but our new producer, Tom,
Yes.
worked on a different show last year and a different show the year before. And you made a promise to Tom.
You know what? That's
in Tom's top 3. There's Mariah Carey, Sally from Bardo, and you.
Exactly.
What was the promise, Tom?
Okay, so
oh gosh, oh no,
possibly one of the best days of my life.
Oh gosh,
when
I gotta stand up for
when
this.
you sang for me.
Yes.
But then you said,
what did I say? Oh no.
How long ago was this, by the way?
This was like halfway through last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did offer me tickets to your concert, and you said,
oh dear,
you have to come to the show. And I was like, I'll be there.
Okay, yeah, I was.
And I'm just letting you know.
You're reminding me.
I haven't received anything.
Damn. Look, tell Emma. Emma's out there. She's putting her thumbs up. She's like, you have tickets.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, while you're giving them out,
she's
Emma,
my
my
music rep.
daughter's obsessed with Jess. Can we come to
There you go.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Sorted. Jess's brand new album,
got it,
Yours
Tom.
Forever, is out now. Stream and download it. It's got this absolute tune on it.
Let me give you love.
What a song. Where's he, Jess?
Oh, right. Where are you, Jason? Where are you? Where are you when I need you the most?
How's the food where you are, Jason?
We love you, Jess. Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you so much for having me.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Oh, yes, it could be it for J-Lo. The single that we're playing at the moment could be the very last musical foray that the woman gives us.
God willing. I'm sorry.
I don't love it either. But, I mean, I think she's done enough too. Like, she's got some absolute...
You created Let's Get Loud. You're good.
See, that's my least favourite of hers.
I love it. What's your favourite?
Favourite is Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh, yeah, that's also a huge
She's never
tune.
been better than that. And this is what she had to say about it.
The truth is, I don't even know if I'll ever make another album after this. It's such the kind of quintessential kind of Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo project. Don't tell Benny that that's what I'm thinking. This might be my last album ever. I feel like it's the end of a kind of an era for me.
Well, I think also I thought she meant don't tell Benny, like don't tell my husband.
Oh, as if he cares.
And she's talking about her
manager. And it's her 9th studio album, Swanee. It drops this Friday. I feel like that's enough now.
And also, I think the title of it, This Is Me Now, that's it.
Yeah.
You've had me then, you've got me now. Now I'm just going to go and do something else. I reckon if I were her and I'd had such an amazing career and I had so much to be proud of, I'd just go and grow herbs.
Vibe.
And like breed goats.
Yeah.
Or something.
Kind of like Ellen and Portia have done. Just live on that beautiful farm in Montecito, however
Can
you
you
say it.
imagine having nothing to do but enjoy your money?
It would be heaven.
That would be heaven. That's never going to be in our future, by the way, Jack. Let's move on to Usher, who absolutely ruled the Super Bowl halftime entertainment. I feel like I'd already seen it before because it was announced so long ago.
Yeah.
I thought I'd already seen it, but I hadn't. It was amazing. It was magical. Like, absolutely nailed it. And I think he's done something smart because he got married just before the Super Bowl. We tried to put the timeline in together, but he snuck out at some point and married his long-term girlfriend. That'd be a headline,
That'd be
wouldn't
a plot twist.
Long-time girlfriend. His mum was there. Very small kind of venue. Only hosts 30 people in Las Vegas, which is where you get married if you're going to get married, if you're a superstar.
Easy.
But what he's done is he's done it on Super Bowl day so that he never forgets his wedding anniversary.
Oh, smart.
So a lot of people, a lot of men in particular, confess to kind of, pushing their wives into getting married on New Year's Day or her birthday or Valentine's Day because then they know they'll never forget the
Ever.
date. He's a smart man,
Do you
Usher.
reckon Alicia Keys song?
Some people.
When she's never going to live it down.
I know.
Never going to live it down. You have been locked and loaded on the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. We'll be back tomorrow.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.